Peace Festival. On behalf of the festival organizers, I am very thankful for you to come to the venue, the beautiful Devonian Gardens. Thank you so much. My name is Yui Matsuzaka. I am a high school student of FFCA. I will be your navigator to enjoy this festival together. Before we start our festival agenda, we would like to offer a minute of silent tribute to honor those who were impacted by atomic bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, as well as those who were impacted by nuclear tests in various locations of the test sites around the globe. We also pay our respect to those who were impacted by recent conflicts and wars that occurred and are still happening around the world. The bell will be rung by Dr. Chetna Hans. Thank you everyone for your tribute. Now our festival starts with the Youthful FFCA Chorus group. Let's start with O Canada, followed by Oliver Brandt singing Thank You by Half Alive.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patient love, in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Du front Jordan, protégeras nos foyers et nos toits. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Time moves like a river. Each breath I'm reminded to reach heavy in the silence till the whistle cries.
To the good old days, counting up kids, counting the lines written on our faces. I wanna tell you, your eyes are as clear as the day we met. These things we forget. That I am still in here. I'm waiting for you to come let me out here. Is it time for dinner? Is it time for forever? I didn't know that the last time I leave the house was the last time I leave the house.
Turn left and get off this road heading where past. Why is this happening in my two youths as the child diplomats, who sent a requesting letter and a greeting card to both mayors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki to request their message for our event. We will again fortunate to receive their messages for peace. Thank you for our child diplomats, 2025, Kai and Mia Aoi. First, the message of the mayor of Hiroshima, Mr. Kazumi Matsui, will be read by Minori Shirakaki.
Message from the Mayor of Hiroshima, August 9, 2025. It is both my honor and pleasure to send this message on the occasion of the Lantern Peace Festival 2025 in Calgary. 80 years ago, the first atomic bomb used in human history was dropped on Hiroshima, claiming countless lives and shattering normal life. The lives of the hibakusha are still impaired by the adverse effects of radiation on their minds and bodies. Today's tense global situation has deepened distrust and fear among nations, and the public assumption that we must rely on military force is becoming more widespread. Now more than ever, it is time for civil society to come together and take collective action. As such, it is profoundly meaningful that in this milestone 80th year since the atomic bombings, child diplomat Ms. Mia Aoi and members of the Calgary Floating Lanterns for Peace have organized this event to honor the atomic bomb victims and advocate for a peaceful world free from the threat of nuclear weapons. For this, you have my utmost respect. The city of Hiroshima, together with approximately 8,500 member cities of Mayors for Peace, including Calgary, continues to promote the culture of peace, urging policymakers relying on nuclear deterrence to shift their diplomatic policies toward peaceful solutions through dialogue. I sincerely ask for solidarity in our efforts to eliminate nuclear weapons and to realize lasting world peace. In closing, I extend my best wishes for the great success of this event, as well as the good health and happiness of all in attendance. Matsui Kazumi, Mayor of the City of Hiroshima.
City of Nagasaki, message. For the 8th Nagasaki Floating Lanterns Peace Festival 2025, I would like to send a message on behalf of the people of Nagasaki. I would like to express my sincere respect to the organizers for their long-term effort to spread the message of peace together with many citizens, including the children of Calgary. This year marks the 80th anniversary of the atomic bomb. As the international community becomes more divided and confrontational, the threat of the use of nuclear weapons increases. The time is fast approaching when there will be no more atomic bomb survivors who have been at the forefront of calling for the abolition of nuclear weapons. In this situation, it is essential that we continue to firmly pass on the baton of peace from the atomic bomb survivors. With the Nobel Peace Prize awarded to the Japanese Confederation of A and H bomb sufferers organizers as a driving force across generations and borders. Each of us, including the child diplomat Mr. Kai Aoi, is the foundation for creating peace. And even if each individual action is small, I'm convinced that if many of them are gathered together, they will create a big trend and eventually become a great force that will move the world. It is my sincere hope that through today's festival, the seeds of peace will be sown into the hearts of many people, and the culture of peace will spread throughout the world. In closing, I would like to offer my heartfelt prayers for the success of the Floating Lanterns Peace Festival 2025, and for all of you to be healthy and happy. August 3rd, 2025. Mayor of Nagasaki City, Shiro Suzuki.
Thank you so much, Yuto. Now we will have a speech by our overseas guests in this first half of this festival. Mr. Futagawa will give us a speech called A Voice from Hiroshima.
Hello, 皆様こんにちは。My name is Kazuhiko Futagawa. I'm one of the youngest civil survivors. Since I was born, I was born in 1945, April 1st. Anyway,
thank you for inviting us today. This year's makes 80 years since the atomic bomb dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And we left Hiroshima. Am I right over there? We left Hiroshima and August 6th. August 6th is Hiroshima's Memorial Day. And on that day, on normal day, we would go to Peace Memorial Park and pray for victims at the Memorial Park. And in my house, in the first in the morning, I offered a glass of cup of water in the British altar and prayed that on the 4th August 6th. And then today is August 9th. It is a Nagasaki Peace Memorial Day. So this year has been precious time and emotional day for us. So I'm so moved. Thank you. I really appreciate for all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is my wife. She is second generation at Bonnie. Thank you very much.
Some may have already watched the movie Karate Kids. In karate as well, there are groups who are actively practicing karate martial arts. Today we invited a karate class called Tenshi Dojo led by Herman Sensei to show us their martial arts performance. Good afternoon. We represent the Tanabe International Karate-Do organization based in South Calgary. Our dojo follows traditional Japanese values, honoring the legacy of our late master Kunio Tanabe, who inspired our path through this long life dedication to karate-do. Through consistent effort, we aim to preserve the spirit of authentic martial art tradition. Karate is a traditional Japanese martial art that developed as a method of self-defense and personal discipline. Rooted in Okinawan and Japanese culture, it emphasizes respect, perseverance, and continuous self-improvement. Today, we will present a series of katas, pre-arranged forms that express the essence of karate-do. We begin with Kihon, the fundamentals of karate. You will see 2 basic blocks and 2 counterattacks. These simple movements are the building blocks of everything else in karate. They represent precision, control, and focused spirit.
The second would be attack Senpai Dapi. Senpai my performance Soto Luke Mawashikiri Shoda.
Our first kata is Heian Yonda. This form introduces complex movements and transitions, including powerful stances and dynamic combinations. It represents a growing confidence in one's journey, performed by Kotaro Mitsuno. Thank you, Kotaro. Next is Take Shodan, a strong and grounded kata performed in Kibadachi, the horse stance. It focuses on close range techniques and body stability, performed by Dagny.
Take Shodan!
Thank you, Dagny. Our Our third kata is gankaku, meaning crane on a rock. It is characterized by one-legged balance, sharp strikes, and graceful transitions, symbolizing both elegance and power, performed by Mai Matsuzaka.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the first ever on the population. It is so important to remember those victims who fell to the atomic bomb, not only in the first war, but as a follow-up of the radiations for a long time. In fact, this becomes so important now. And the dangers, as I feel, are increasingly threatening the existence of the world community. Our organization, which was formed in 1980 as a discussion between two cardiologists, at that time one from Soviet Union, Dr. Chazov, and Dr. Bernard Lowen from Boston, USA, that doctors have to unite because we are trained to prevent the disease. So we must unite and organize the community, organize the people against the most dreadful things on the earth, that is the nuclear weapons. They had created a movement, and the organization got the first Nobel Peace Prize in 1985 for its efforts to promote peace and nuclear disarmament. The movement goes on. Sometimes people ask me, what have you achieved? You have been working so long in the peace movement. I say that in 1985, the number of nuclear weapons on the earth was around 65,000. Now it has come down to 13,000. But we want total elimination because they are the weapons of mass destruction, for which the medical science has no remedy to offer. And how these weapons came down? That was because of the people's movements around the world, millions of people participating. I remember in New Delhi, we used to participate several times at the national meets, in states, in the districts, even at the school or the college level. We used to hold meetings for nuclear disarmament, for global peace. And such events, in fact, changed the scenario. So many different agreements were signed. Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, Strategic Arms Limitation Treaty, and so on. That led to reduction in the nuclear weapons. Unfortunately, in that process, they had also developed a complacency about the threat of the nuclear weapons. Particularly after the end of the Cold War, people thought that now the world is going to change. Probably it's going to be a more peaceful world. During the pandemic also people used to say after pandemic the world will change. But this situation did not change for the positive. Rather, we are now finding wars in different parts of the world. Russia-Ukraine war on the children of Gaza. India-Pakistan had the war, even though war. There are 9 nuclear weapon states today in the world. 5 are in Asia: India, Pakistan, China, Israel, and North Korea. And India, Pakistan, China have fought wars against each other, and they are nuclear weapon states. So the threat is very big. Any escalation in the tensions may lead to use of nuclear weapons that cannot be avoided. It may happen. The global situation is changing very fast. We could never imagine that Ukraine will be almost destroyed, all the infrastructure gone, so many people would be dead. In Russia also people died. That in Gaza, children who are asking for food and water, they'll be killed for no fault of their small babies. Even toddlers, they are killed. And as a result, now we are fighting in Africa. There are so many conflicts going on where there is a question of hunger, food security. So development as a whole is in a crisis. People's needs are in crisis. Democratic values are in crisis. Moral values are in crisis. So this all leads to have a rethinking of the world community, the world leaders. We need statesmen who should come forward. I remember when we were young, they used to get non-aligned, which preached that we will not align with any military bloc, whether Warsaw Pact or the NATO. There were regional groups formed like the SAARC, the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, for various reasons. Now that is also dead. NATO, which was said that it did not expand, is expanding to the east, and that is probably the reason for this war. So these issues have to be tackled at the global level, but unfortunately, as I said, because of erosion of the democratic values, coming up of the autocratic regimes in several parts of the world. Let me not take the name of various places we all know. The things have become very complex. Here is the role of the civil society. That is why this festival is so important. The dance showed the value of life. It breathes that we should jump, enjoy, and the children should have a bright future. Young students who gave the speeches were so inspiring. Sometimes I feel that I should not be feeling pessimist, I should be optimist with this type of youth. There is no reason to be pessimist. So at the end, I will not extend my talk very long. The situation is that the civil society has to play a role.